The dirt bike we are having today, Husqvarna FE 250. And one of the big difference between motocross bike is that the suspension is a lot softer. Oh man. Hello guys, we are back in Estonia. It's sunny days and as promised we are hitting a dirt bike track today. It will be a little bit different because I have Husqvarna FE 250 with me today, which is Enduro bike. It's 4-stroke, and what I wanted to really do is to put it on a dirt bike track and really see how different it is to ride with Enduro bike on a dirt bike track. So I'm going to give you some specs today. I'm going to give you my feedback about this dirt bike and how it really is and compares with motocross bike on a dirt bike track. So if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button and we are going to the dirt bike track now. Let's go! So, it's a beautiful day. Let's see what the track looks like. So the track looks kinda wet today because it's really low area and the water just hasn't gone away. But the track managers have done some good job of taking this dirt from the surface and it has dried out a bit. So there is definitely a clean line here without much water, and I think this track is brilliant today. So it's good to be back here. It's a quite technical track, a lot of jumps, a lot of corners, different types of corners. So we can practice wide variety of different techniques here today, corners, jumps, etc. So let's get dressed up. As it's been over a half a year of riding, let's take the dirt bike gear out. Let's see how it looks like. And really happy that today gave us very good weather for Estonia. It's not that common at all, so I was expecting some rain or heavy wind, but it doesn't seem to be the case today. So yeah, we can do a lot of different riding today, but first I want to talk about Husqvarna FE 250, give you some specs about this and general overview how this dirt bike is, what this provides. So I get asked a lot actually on my website and in social media everywhere that what's the best dirt bike for a beginner to buy. And oftentimes these riders don't imagine themselves maybe riding motocross, or if they do, they have this real hype that they want to start riding motocross, but they haven't really sit on a dirt bike, they haven't ridden a motocross track with the dirt bike before. So I always recommend that either first rent the dirt bike, hit the dirt bike track, see how it is, how it feels like, and how difficult it really can be. Because many times riders, what they really want to do as well is to ride woods, ride some enduro, off-road, and I think in that cases enduro dirt bike can be a really good choice because it is road legal. You have everything there what's needed, just register it, put some number plates on, and you can ride on a road without any hassle. And when you want, you can go to a woods, you can go to a dirt bike track, and it is really comfortable to do that. So this is the dirt bike we are having today, Husqvarna FE 250, which is a 2020 model. And let's go over some of the specs, how it's different from a regular dirt bike and what are the things we can find from here. First of all, what I like, Husqvarna new models have VP suspension in rear, in front. VP is a world-class suspension manufacturer, so this is really good thing here. Second thing, they have obviously engine mapping. You can select traction control, which is good for enduro riding. It has hydraulic clutch, which is really nice. And one of the main difference for FE versus FC, which is motocross bike, is that this one has 6-speed transmission versus the motocross bike, which has 5-speed transmission. Of course, it has electric start, and one of the big things as well is that this bad boy weighs 106 kilograms, which is 6.5 kilograms heavier than the FC motocross bike. So motocross bike weighs a little bit under 100 kilograms and this is 106, so it's heavier. And this can be a difference on a dirt bike track. What else? It has 8.5 liters of tank capacity. It is street legal, as I already mentioned, and one of the big difference between motocross bike is that the suspension is a lot softer. So this is, and this can be, a big difference on a motocross track, and we will soon find this out, how this feels. Oh man. So, what are the conclusions about this dirt bike? First of all, what I want to say, the suspension is way too soft. As I was afraid of. I'm sure we can do something with the settings here, but it is so soft. When I land and either I sit down after landing, I feel it bumps into the bottom when I go into jump, and especially when it's a little bit shorter jump phase, you can every time feel that the front end goes to the bottom every time. So I have to say that it's definitely we can do it better, but as I was afraid of, this enduro bike suspension, it is soft, and for motocross track it's not perfect. Otherwise, of course, the rear brake starts working too low, so when I have to brake very low, I lose this normal body position. I need to go in front with my knee, and this is not good for me. So I like when the rear brake starts to work on an upper level, but this really is very uncomfortable for me. Otherwise, about the engine, you really, when we take this dirt bike track, you can ride the whole track with third or fourth gear. You don't need anything below that, you don't need anything higher than that. So the engine has a lot of power also from the lower end, lower RPM levels, so it's really smooth to ride. It's really hard to stall the bike, which means that it is built for enduro. It's built for riding in the woods, in the narrow roads, and it is harder to stall it. So it's really fluid, and yeah, it packs the power in all the gears really well. So that's what I like. What else? The steering is super good, which means that you can really steer on the different angles. And it's again for the rear, the front chassis has built in this way that you have better steering, you can steer sharper, and on a dirt bike track you can also feel that the dirt bike kind of reacts under you very well. So the steering is super good on this dirt bike. Yeah, the power is there, the suspension is way too soft. But otherwise, I think it's really much possible to ride with this dirt bike on a motocross track. And then when you want to go to the trails, ride some trails. When you want to go to the road, it's road legal, go ride some roads. So it's a really good universal bike, and I think it's really good option for, especially for beginners, for a first dirt bike, to understand what you like, how you like to ride. Is motocross what you like the most? Then you certainly need to go to a motocross bike after that. But I would say that for beginner rider who is just not sure what he wants to ride, then this bike is brilliant. And as I said, it's really low maintenance, and really has enough power. So it's 250. I normally ride 350, but 250 it packs a lot of power, and I think it's brilliant bike in that sense. So it was comfortable ride, and now we are going and doing a 30-minute race in this dirt bike track and see how my performance is after all these months that it has passed because of my surgery. And of course, I've done a lot of training, a lot of fitness, a lot of off-season workout plans, but I haven't had riding hours. So let's see, do I have the stamina to keep up for the 30 minutes? But I'm afraid that my hands, I get an arm bump and my hands are not ready for this. So let's see. But this you will see already on the next episode, which will come out already next week. So stay tuned. Make sure that you're subscribed to Motocross Advice YouTube channel. Hit the like button if you like this video, and if you haven't yet, click the link below and download my free Motocross Rider's Handbook, where you can find everything you need to know to start riding motocross, about gears, about riding techniques, about dirt bike maintenance, everything. I give this book away for free. Click the link below and you can download it. So we will see with you next week. Until then, go and do some riding as well. Ciao.